Hi, my name is Chris Royster, and if you're watching this video, someone referred you because they think highly of you and your opinion. They respect you. And they've recently become a franchise business owner. Did you know that? So if you're watching this video, they want you to know exactly what they did, and they want to know what you think. So please get a piece of paper and a pen, write down all the notes that you can, so that way when this video is over, you can go back to them and tell them either what you think and or ask some questions. My name is Chris Royster, and I'm an executive director in a company called Five Links. Five Links was created in the year 2001. It's a privately held company in America. The principles of the company are vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. Now, in today's world, a lot of those principles, we know that they're not followed that much anymore, are they? The co-founders have over 60 years of experience. Craig Jerebick, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck, they know what they're doing because they've ran companies. They've ran marketing departments of companies. They've ran sales departments of companies. They've made other people a lot of money. They decided to come together, build a company that the regular person can earn money themselves. Inc. 500 is a publication that no one can buy themselves into that Five Links has been featured in 9 straight years now, going on 10. The reason that this publication is important is because it highlights and features privately held companies in America. Did you know there are over 30 million companies in America that are privately owned? And we've been in the top 500 or the top 5,000 for 9 straight years, almost a decade. That's monumental. Our headquarters is in Rochester, New York. And the reason that I mention that is because some companies don't have a location. And it's kind of important to know where we're located. We're also been featured in the Better Business Bureau, also Success from Home magazine, the Inc. 5000 Honor Roll, and the Top 100 in Rochester, New York several times. And the Better Business Bureau also is another entity that you can't buy yourself into. And Five Links has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, so you know that we are a real company and we're a trustworthy company and we do very good business. Representatives comes first. That is one of the biggest themes of the company. Most people, when they go to work every day, they do not feel like they're first, second, third, fifth, 372, or they're worth anything at all. You don't ever have to worry about that with Five Links. Five Links is your company. You're a franchise owner. Why Five Links? Why have a plan B? If you're watching this video, there's something about you that the person that referred you to it knows about you that maybe you're looking for something. Are you looking for freedom? It's not fun having to work triple overtime shifts and being forced to work it because you have to have the money, is it? Being your own boss, you know you're as intelligent or smarter or work harder or more loyal than the person who currently has the position that you might want. As a business owner, you don't have to worry about that because you're the boss. Being debt free, which company out there has paid all the debt of their employees? Ever think about that before? How many more years do you have to work to have all your debts paid off? Is it even possible? Children's College Fund, the average college, you have to pay $20,000 a year to be in. Can you afford that out of your salary? Charity, a lot of people like to give either their time or money to a charity of their choice or their church, but they can't do it either because they're at work or they don't have any money. And of course, the biggest reason is more money. That's why you have a plan B. Having extra money is nothing. There's nothing wrong with having extra money, is there? For some people, they make it out as if there's something wrong with that. Another reason to have a plan B is there's a lot of people that are losing their jobs that they thought were guaranteed. If you've had to fill out an application or put in a resume more than once after you've gotten your first job, that's one time too many, isn't it? And your first job wasn't guaranteed then, was it? Even though you might have thought that was where you're going to work. Radio Shack, no more. Walmart has closed stores. Target has closed stores. McDonald's is closing 700 stores. Walgreens is closing 200 stores. The United States Army has laid off 10,000 people in Fort Benning, Georgia. Coca-Cola, CNN, all these companies have laid off hundreds and thousands of people over a period of time, some of them recently. If they didn't have a plan B, what's going on with all those people right now? That's why you have a plan B. What is the marketplace of 5LINX? What does 5LINX do, I should say? Direct sales is the industry that 5LINX is entered into. Worldwide, it's a $178 billion industry. Let me say that again. $178 billion because people choose to tell other people about product or service that they're already using that someone else either may want or need. And there is no store involved. There's no brick and mortar. There's nowhere. Think about it. There's not a Peter Pan peanut butter store out there, is there? Smucker's jelly store? Crest toothpaste store? No. Companies like Walmart and Target and Publix and other stores have agreements to offer products and services to people who might decide to walk in their door one day. Might. And I say might because, hey, Walmart has 35 million people that shop there every day, but that's not everybody on the planet Earth. They sometimes go somewhere else. Well, why can't you go somewhere else? Because you've told people to go here and there, and someone's made a buying decision based off of your referral, but you didn't get paid on it. Why can't you get paid on it? Why not? What's wrong with that? Because, there's other industries that make a lot of money too. The music industry. You don't have to have a lot of talent for the music industry, but there's a lot of stuff that you do have to do, and some of it you ain't going to want to do for $17 billion a piece of that. The movie industry, also not an easy industry to get into. I know something about that. $11 billion. The NFL, first of all, if you are a female athlete, you're not playing in the NFL. If you're not talented, you could play in the NFL, but it won't be for long. You saw a lot of people not get drafted this past week, right? They were talented to a point. $10 billion the NFL makes every year. Direct sales, talking to people, $178 billion a year. What is a wealth trend? A wealth trend is something to where, hey, guess what? It's trendy and you get wealthy. I know that's kind of funny, but seriously, you have to be in the right position at the right time and then take action on the timing and positioning. If you don't, you miss out. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Apple, Microsoft, billionaires were made because they chose to invest. And it's also because they knew about it. Sometimes we miss out on stuff because we simply didn't know. But what if we did? Would you put down the money? We spend a lot of money on stuff that doesn't matter. PC industry, long distance, cell phones, internet, video applications. If we had known, would we have put down the money, or would we have just went on and got to the club, or would we have just bought those new pair of shoes, or we would just got that new watch? Think about that. There's wealth trends going on now that we can participate in if we choose to, not waste it on something that's not important. How important is your family? How important is your time? How important is your children? That's the decision that you have to start making at a certain point. The energy industry, energy is being deregulated in 2015 in all the states of America, which means you can choose your provider. You can help someone save money on electricity and get paid off of their electricity bill for the rest of your life. Does that matter to you or not? People text more than they talk on the phone now, and companies market through that. You can help people with that. Healthcare. Guess what? We're the only direct sales company that can offer healthcare. When I say healthcare, I also mean insurance. There's a lot of people who are going to get penalized because they couldn't afford insurance, or they didn't know that they could get affordable insurance still. And then wellness. People go to GNC and Rite Aid and Vitamin Shop all the time, spending hundreds of dollars a month. Why couldn't you get paid off of that? You know people who need to lose weight. You know people who want to get more energy. You know people who want to recover quicker when they work out. 5LINX has all of these products and services. Now, when you start a business, the typical Fortune 500 company business is structured a certain way. It has a CEO, a president, a vice president, board of directors, upper level, middle level, and lower level managers, white collar and blue collar workers. You might be one of those people. You might even be the CEO of a Fortune 500 listed company, right? There's nothing wrong with that structure. That structure has been very successful. The only time that there's a problem is when it affects you and you don't have no control of being affected, which means usually you get fired or you get laid off. or someone gets jealous of your position and gets rid of you, or someone decides to demote you or cut your pay, then it's not fun anymore, is it? And you know, there's CEOs of Fortune 500 companies that get fired. There's co-founders of companies that have gotten laid off. See, in a company such as 5LINX, that's not possible. You're the CEO and you can't be fired. You can quit, but you can never be fired. And just like a Fortune 500 company, as a CEO, you have the opportunity to overlay business, overlay the opening up of distribution centers, stores, individual distributors offering products and services to anybody in the world. That's kind of big time. That's kind of like Walmart, isn't it? Except you don't have all the expenses that Walmart has to go through every day. Or employees. You know people, don't you? You know people that you have influence on, that respect your opinion. And if you know the information, you're able to give it to them, why wouldn't they do business with you? Right? And you could teach somebody to do that, right? Because it means leveraging your time and maximizing your income. Why work a triple overtime shift if you didn't need the money? What would you do with the extra time? That is the opportunity that we're talking about today. Now, products for the home. We have products and services, okay? Just like any other company that you know out there, except we get paid on it. Home security systems, big business home security, because all you got to do is look at the news, right? I won't say more than that. If someone could get a home security system from you, get it for free, and you get paid $370, and you get a piece of their bill each month, why wouldn't you offer that to as many people as possible? People have been having home phones forever. There's people who've been paying home phone bills for 40, 50 years. What if you can get a piece of that money? Cell phones, same thing. 10, 15, 25 years, people paying a cell phone bill. You can't pay it off. Why couldn't you get paid off of that? Internet, cable, satellite TV. There's a lot of people who keep getting their identities stolen. Cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars to repair your identity. Why couldn't they pay you to get that same help? And again, I mentioned energy. $500 billion a year is the energy industry by itself. What if you just have 1% of that coming into your bank account every month? Think about that. This is your family and your children and your parents that you have to think about when you're talking about a business such as 5LINX, because of what it can offer to people and the income that you can potentially earn. Businesses can also get help from you because you can help them save money on their energy bill. You can help them provide health care. If they can't afford to provide health care for their employees, they're losing good employees simply because of that. You can help them. And you can help individuals who don't have health care to get it. Satellite TV for businesses. You know, you go into all businesses now, they got flat screens. Help them save some money. Payment solutions, credit card machines. If you can help a person become more profitable because they're paying less in processing fees, they'll love you forever. And then let you go ahead and put a business security system in their business. And then you can help them with mobile marketing. Don't let them get billboards and TV commercials and radio commercials that might get them a certain number of customers. Let them regenerate the customers they already have and use word of mouth by text marketing. It's a $48 billion industry by itself. Think about that. Wellness. People want to be well. People want to live longer. They want to recover faster. They want to lose weight, right? So we have products specifically made for those type of people. But again, let me stress, we have a product called Enhanced Care MD that helps give people supplemental options in regards to dental and vision and chiropractor and prescription drugs and things of that nature that saves them a lot of the money if they already have insurance. But if they don't have insurance, guess what? We can offer them actual health insurance under the Affordable Care Act. And you get paid. And save time and money for people. Coffee is the second most drunk beverage on the planet Earth next to water. So it's kind of important to be able to have a coffee product to offer people in case they like it. This coffee called Montevita, it tastes really, really good. I've spent $15,000 on Starbucks. I'll say it. Okay. I can't drink Starbucks anymore because the acid reflux kills my stomach. I can't drink it. after drinking Montevita. It's a healthy coffee. Montevita has vitamins in it. It has essential nutrients, fiber and minerals in it, antioxidants. It also has an appetite suppressant in it called MCT oil that helps with the weight loss. So if you're drinking coffee regularly, guess what? You're going to tend to lose a little bit of weight in doing it. Okay. We also have health-inspired products called High Five. We have something called High Five Boost that helps you control your hunger and gives you a healthy energy boost. You're not going to get a caffeine low like some of those energy tablets that you have out there. You have High Five Edge that helps you improve your endurance, gives you healthy aging. I've been taking this product for a year now, and I've unretired from playing basketball. I'm 39 now. It's hard running out there full court with those young kids now that were babies when I was younger. Okay? They're 20 years old. I'm 39. But guess what? I can hang. I actually play pretty good. You know, I'm almost back to my old self. That's crazy. I'm 39. Okay? High Five Lean is a meal supplement shake. It's 25 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber. Tastes really good. Weight loss is a $571 billion industry because every December people claim that they're going to lose weight. But we have something for them. If they do decide to make that decision, you can get paid on it now. The reason these products work is something called Niagen. It helps with the cardiovascular, the protection against neurological disease, endurance, weight management, anti-aging. A company called Chromadex developed this. And Chromadex went into a $62 million agreement with 5LINX to market Niagen and its pure energy ingredients. There's a patent on it. Anytime you have a patent, that's exclusive. Nobody else can market this substance in the world. You could, though, if you became a business owner with 5LINX. Now, that being said, there are a lot of products and services that I mentioned. I've mentioned the structure possibilities of you being a business owner yourself. I mentioned the co-founders of the company. Now I'm going to talk about money, because the reason you become a business owner inevitably is to earn money for yourself and your family, right? Now, you have to look at the aspects of what we do working a job nowadays, right? We go to work, we clock in, we do the work, we finish work, we clock out, we go home. When we clock out, we are no longer earning money, right? And we do that for 2 weeks, as I mentioned earlier, right? Or did I mention that? Well, I'll mention it now. We work 2 weeks for free, and then we get paid a certain amount of money that we agreed to when we signed the dotted line. And then we get paid, and we work another 2 weeks, basically working for free, and we hope to get paid again when that time comes again. The problem with that is we have to wait a year to get evaluated to maybe get a 50-cent raise. How long will it take you to go from $10 an hour to $15 an hour, or $15 an hour to $25 an hour? And is it even possible? And again, it's not guaranteed, because you can get laid off the next day because someone might decide to get someone who can do your job for less. So why is it guaranteed? Why do we always claim that, oh, well, I need to work a job because it's guaranteed money? No, it's not. And why are we working jobs that don't even pay our bills? You got people working full-time jobs, 80 hours a week, and still not paying their bills. That makes no sense. What would you do with the extra time if you could earn the same amount of money in less time? What would you do? Have you ever asked that question of yourself before? The other thing that 5LINX helps you do besides leveraging your time is earn residual income. This is something that a lot of people never have heard of. I'm going to tell you about it later. 5LINX acquires customers as the bread and butter of our company. It's also one of the reasons we're a legal company, because we provide customers by offering services and products to those customers, to billion-dollar companies, aka Sprint or Verizon or DirecTV. You've heard of those companies, right? How do you think they save so much money? They don't spend those $3.4 million for a 30-second Super Bowl commercial, right? They rather spread that $3.4 million over thousands of people that will get them quadruple the amount of customers. I digress. Let's talk about 5LINX and how you can get paid off of all of those customers. First of all, typically when you start a business, it does take a while to get your money back. You do know that, right? It could take years to get your money back from an initial investment. On the minimum side, you might pay $2,000, $2,500. But on the high end, depending on the company, it could be $1 million. You know, there are franchises that cost a lot of money. McDonald's for one, Starbucks is another, Papa John's, KFC, 50,000 range. Most people don't have that kind of money, which is another reason why people don't start businesses. You have to get a business license. You have to get incorporated eventually. You have to get an office. And if it's a restaurant, you got to get a building for that. You got to get food if it's a restaurant, inventory if it's retail and things of that nature. You got to get equipment. You got to get employees eventually. And with those employees, you got to pay them a wage. And you got to pay insurance. And you got to make sure that they have PTO time and all that kind of good stuff, right? Benefits, right? Then you also have to do advertising and marketing out the wahoo, because otherwise you won't stay in business if nobody knows that you're in business, right? It's a lot of money every month, and usually that's why it takes 3 to 5 years to get all that money back just to break even and then begin making a profit. What about Five Links? First of all, Five Links says, you know what? We want you to get paid within your first 30 days of being in business for yourself and working for yourself. How does that work? We know that there's positions out there. There are titles in the jobs that we have now. The first position in our company that you can achieve, that you can promote yourself to, you can self-promote yourself in our company, by the way. Did you know that? It's called trainer. As a trainer, what you do is after you pay your franchise fee, okay, the company asks you to be qualified so you can get paid commission. And to do that, you have to acquire 8 customer points. Now, a customer point is not a customer. Yes, indeed, you can get 8 individual people to become a customer, or you can just look at the products and services in your own household that you can save money on and become your own customer at first and acquire 8 customer points. Customer points is what helps track your progress through the compensation plan of Five Links and lets people know, hey, you're doing something. Look at all these customer points. You're acquiring customers. You're staying legal, because that's how our company is legal, because again, we acquire customers. We don't just get paid for signing up someone into our business. You'll never get paid doing that. You can sign up 1 million people and never get paid. Those companies that do that, the ones who only get paid because they're on the top, that's an illegal pyramid scheme. That is not Five Links, and that's how you know that we are a legal company. That's one way. I'll mention a couple more later. 8 customer points is what you need, but then also what you do is you find someone that you either want to work with personally in your business organization. Somebody that is sick and tired of being sick and tired and they are truthful about it. Someone that wants to earn more money. Someone who wants to earn more time for themselves. Someone who wants to earn tax benefits because now they're a home business owner. Find somebody along those lines. Help them get 8 customer points, and the company of Five Links pays you $50. Now, when I say $50, there's no cynicism in $50 because $50 is valuable if you don't have it, right? $50, however, for Five Links is enough to show you that your work turned a profit for you. You worked, if you call it work, to find somebody on the planet Earth that needs more money or needs more time or they need tax benefits or they're sick and tired. $50 is a lot of money. That might only took you a minute to do that. It might have took you an hour. Doesn't matter. That's your money. Nobody else's. You earned it. Not depending on anybody else. You did it. That's valuable. It proves a point. You get a card. You actually get a card as your name on it. Visa is on it. And you can go somewhere and you can swipe it and buy something with that $50 just to make sure that you don't go to jail. Okay? Police ain't going to come and get you. Don't worry. And I say that with a little bit of silliness with what's going on today. Okay? So what happens next? What happens is within the first 30 days of you being in business, you can earn a quick start bonus. That's what we call it. Of $1,200. You do this by acquiring 15 customer points yourself and helping 2 people on the planet Earth become business owners, become store owners, acquiring customers for those billion-dollar companies that are out there waiting for you to give them customers. 8 customer points apiece, those two people, and you get $1,200 paid $100 a month for 12 months. Now, why not all of it, and why is it paid monthly? It's because to give you the feel of what it feels like to get paid residually. Remember I mentioned residual income earlier? I'm about to tell you about residual income now. Residual income is you getting paid month after month after month for something that you did one time. Okay? Michael Jackson gets paid residually. His estate does. He's gone. Right? Seinfeld, Elvis, Madonna. Madonna has sold over 300 million records. She's about to come out with another one. But she doesn't have to, because she's still making money from the 80s. Okay? Residual income is important if you're really serious about earning money on your own, because it's something that you can earn 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. See those people that you see out walking the dog and just kind of out just not doing anything important? They're probably earning some form of residual income. I'm about to tell you about our compensation plan in a way that, for all certainty, this is the best compensation plan that you can ever, come across. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. Residual income is very, 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 very important. Let's say however long it takes you to acquire 20 business partners, 20 associates that you're going to be working with directly and indirectly, 20 store owners, because you're your own store and so are your business partners all around the world, wherever they might be. And all of you have 20 customers apiece, and you're only getting paid 50 cents average commission. I'm using that as a math equation just to make it simple. 20 business partners, 20 customers, 50 cents each customer. The company of 5 links, you're getting paid $200 every month for the rest of your life. Because bills are never paid off, are they? You'll never pay off the bills that you have in your household, will you? And the stuff that you don't necessarily need but you want, you get it monthly also, don't you? Have you ever thought about that? Walmart gets paid monthly because 35 million people a month come in their door. That's $500 billion a year. And they don't make anything. You don't make anything either. But you can get paid off the customers who get the stuff that you don't make. Why not? What could you do with $200 a month? You pay all your bills, and then all of a sudden, you get your check, you spend your check, and then all of a sudden you have $200 come into your pocket. What could you do with it? And then what could you do with it the next month? And then the next month? You're not working for it no more. It's just coming. How different is that? But how much do you want to earn? Because $200 might not be enough. It might not be, all that fabulous or glamorous or whatever the word you want to throw in there. So what if you wanted to earn more? You're going to be a serious business owner now, because right now we've just been talking, right? But now let's say we get serious about being a business owner and say, you know what? Could I make myself a full-time business owner? Because guess what? Right now you're just doing it part-time on your own time, because you didn't quit your full-time job. Hopefully not, right? However long it takes you to help 200 people become a business owner, to open up 200 stores somewhere on the planet Earth, and all of them have at least 20 customers coming through the door, and you're only getting paid 50 cents commission. That's $2,000 a month. Now, there's a lot of people in America who don't earn $2,000 a month now, and they work 40 hours a week or more. Or they got to get 2 part-time jobs to make that. That doesn't sound appealing to me. Maybe to others, but not to me. $2,000 a month extra on top of what you're making already. Let's say if you're making $3,000 a month, now you're making $5,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year extra coming into your household. What could you do with that? That almost sounds like college fund all of a sudden. That definitely sounds like some charity money. You could do a lot with the extra time where you don't have to work a quadruple overtime shift anymore. You can say no and be cool with it, couldn't you? No, I don't need overtime, boss. $2,000 a month. What could you do with that? What could your children do with that? What if you didn't want to stop? What if you say, I need to make a life decision, because if I could do that part-time, what could I do if I did it full-time? What if I actually designated 30 hours a week to my own business rather than everything else? What have I been wasting time on? We've been taught to stay in school, get a good job, and work forever. But do you really want to work forever? Do you really want to work into your 72? Because we're not going to have Social Security. Sorry. Breaking the news to you early. What if you help 2,000 people in the world? You know how many people are on the planet Earth? A lot. You know how many people are in America if you're watching this in America? A lot. What about the people in the country that you're in right now? A lot. 2,000 people is not a lot of people. 2,000 stores? It's not a lot of stores, is it? When you really think about it. And you only have 20 customers apiece and still only getting paid maybe 50 cents. That's $20,000 a month. And $20,000 a month is a nice chunk of change, but it's still really not that much money, truthfully. But it's a lot of money if you don't make $20,000 a month, isn't it? What could you do with $20,000 a month coming in your household every month for the rest of your lives and the rest of your children's lives? Because guess what? With 5links, you can will your income, you can will your business to your kids because you're the business owner. You can't will your job away. You lose your job, that job income is gone, right? If you pass away within the service of your job, that job is going to someone else, not the income. 5links is different. How much do you want to earn for yourself and your family? Only you can determine that because it's your energy that's going into it. How much does it start to have a business like 5links? Because that's going to be the question for most people, right? Again, Starbucks and McDonald's, pretty expensive franchises. A regular business is expensive. Again, a building, business license, marketing, incorporation, a lawyer, advertising, marketing, equipment, inventory. Talking thousands of dollars, no way out of that, right? 5links is $300. Get started. Today, you can get started for $300. $249 of that is to be licensed in the business. $50 is to get your website set up. You have a website right off the jump, and it's $50 a month. That's your overhead. Throw in another $50, $75 a month on training and some business cards and things of that nature. You're talking about less than $1,000 a year to own and operate a business that can earn you $20,000 a month, or $2,000 a month, or $200 a month. By the way, don't forget that you can write off part of your house note, your car, your insurance, the gas in your car, the food that you buy, clothes that you put in the cleaners, because now all those are business expenses now to make sure that your business is maintained. That's a lot of money, isn't it? And not a lot of money to get started relatively because of all the money we waste year after year after year, whether it be on holidays, birthdays, or Christmas. It's only how you think about it. How valuable is your time and how valuable is money to you really? Team bonuses is what I'm going to talk about now. Because as a team, you can earn a lot more money as a team than just your individual self. You've worked a job where you've managed a lot of people and really never got compensated for all the people that you managed or helped train, right? And a lot of those people that you trained probably got positions that were better than yours and paid higher than yours. You never got the benefit. That changes now. If you wanted to, you control it. You become a team leader in 5links, you can get paid a lot of money because of franchise fees. Magic Johnson has a lot of Starbucks, and every time one opens up under his brand, he gets paid a lot of money. And then he gets paid a percentage of the success of that store. Why can't you do that? Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want to be your own Magic Johnson and maybe buy part ownership of a team one day? Why not? As an executive trainer, that's a position in our company, which means that you've gotten 15 customer points. You've helped 2 people become business owners and then get 8 customer points apiece. And I've told you what customer points are earlier. Go back and listen if you missed it. That's $1,250 that you get from our Quick Start bonus, right? But you also are put into a position where you can earn bonuses on whatever your team does for the rest of your life. As an executive trainer, you can earn between $200 and $2,000 a week. Upfront money every Friday. You're getting paid based off of your team and your individual self. As an executive director, $750 to $8,000 a week because of franchise fees. This is around the world. I keep saying around the world because we are in the United States, we are in Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Canada, Puerto Rico. All of Latin America is going to be open to us soon. We're going to be looking at getting into India, Europe, Asia over the next 5 years. We're still privately owned, people. It's important to realize what you're watching right now. Whoever invited you to watch this video, again, is trying to put you in a better position if you only seize the moment. Benefits. A lot of people ask about benefits when they get a regular job, and that's fine. You need benefits. You want benefits. We have benefits too at 5LINX. When you acquire a position called Senior Vice President, one of those is stock options. Most people, it's very hard for them to get stock options in the company that they work for, if it's possible at all, right? 5,000 stock options. What if you have 5,000 stock options of Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, Galaxy S6, Still privately owned. Our stock is going to open up anywhere between $50 and $150. How much is that worth to you and your family now? BMW payment. You see companies out there that say they give away cars, free cars, all this kind of stuff. 5LINX doesn't give away free cars. You earn a BMW payment. The company pays up to $800 a month for a vehicle of your choice as long as it's silver. If your vehicle that you customize yourself happens to be over $800, guess what? You pay the difference. You also take care of the insurance on your car that you have earned through the efforts of your business organization. You also get a Global Links bonus. Basically what that is every cellular and home phone product that is activated within your business organization, you get paid $3 for the rest of your life. You get an annual vacation every year. All the senior vice presidents are taken somewhere in America for free. That is one time where free does come up. You don't pay for anything. You get an expense account between $500 and $1,500 a month to take care of your business expenses, like an executive should. You're a business owner. Would you be able to take advantage of that? You must achieve and maintain company qualifications to receive these benefits, which means the people at the top can't make any money if they're not qualified. If you're at the top but you are not qualified, you don't benefit from anything that your business organization does ever. If the company says you need a certain amount of customer points and you're 1 point off, you're not benefiting. Why wouldn't you do that? Again, it's how selfish do you want to be to not be successful? The next position I'm going to talk about is called Platinum Senior Vice President. Platinum Senior Vice President is just a title to show, hey, you've given a lot of customers to a lot of companies. Platinum Senior Vice President, one of the biggest benefits is a $4,000 a month payment for a car called a Bentley. You've seen Bentleys all over the place. I used to live in Miami, dime a dozen. ATL, dime a dozen. The difference is you're not paying for it, and they are. $4,000 a month, not coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of 5LINX's pocket. And when they're finished paying on the car for you, you get the title. And then you have a life decision. Do you get another one, or do you get a car that's worth $4,000 a month, like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or, I don't know, whatever. You also put into what is called a platinum bonus pool. Do you get revenue sharing at the company that you work for now? How much does your company make a year? Have you ever done the math and thought about if you could just get 1% of that income a year that the company makes that you work for really hard, and maybe even play a part in the profits of that company? 5LINX lets you revenue share with us. Every year, however many Platinum Senior Vice Presidents they are, they share in the revenue of the company. Last year it was $2 million. 27 people divided $2 million. Do the math. You also get an additional 5,000 shares of stock. You also get a world vacation. Remember, a trip is a trip when you pay for it. It's only a vacation when you don't pay for it. They're going to Dubai this year. They went to Greece last year. All expenses paid. You have to maintain and achieve these qualifications to receive these type of benefits. The last position I'm going to speak on is called Diamond Senior Vice President. Okay. This position has not been achieved by anybody in the company. It's been in existence for about 2 years now, which means it's not easy. The people at the top there's people who've been in the company for 10 years and they've not achieved this position yet, which means you can maybe do it. Depends how hard you're going to work. It'd be hard, I'm not going to lie, because there's some people on the precipice of hitting it, but it's not easy. But if you do, $300,000 bonus just to hit the position. You hear the executives getting $300,000 bonuses because of achievements here and there. Five Links can match that if you're that kind of person. $25,000 a year for a year is what you get paid. And then if you maintain this particular position for 1 year, the company of Five Links will pay you $10,000 a month for the rest of your life for breathing. Just because. That's just because money. 120 grand a year just because. Now, if that don't impress you, nothing will. Because will your company do that for you? What would you have to do to earn $10,000 a month lifestyle allowance? Because that's actually what it's called. What would you have to do to get $25,000 a month? Is it possible? Five Links has no limitations. That's another difference with our company than others. There's no limitations. There's no race. There's no sexism. There's no nepotism. There's none of the isms involved in Five Links. It's just based off of you. Another reason why people choose not to get into business is because they don't feel that they're going to get enough training and support. That's a big one. The other part of that is though a lot of people reject training and support. A lot of people failed high school. A lot of people failed college. They didn't want to pay attention. They didn't want to learn. You have to want to learn the information. If it's given to you and volunteered, use it. There's local, regional, and international events all the time, all around the world to participate in. And you can do it in the comfort of your own home via your website, because with your website you get Five Links University, which goes through all the products and services and trains you on how to market and offer those services to customers. Your personal website shows everybody what you got, and that's only $50 a month. You know, it's a $3,000 website that you're getting for $50 a month, basically. I know websites, okay? You also get a business reporting website. Another reason to show that the company is legal, you gotta pay taxes. And the business reporting site helps you keep up and track all of your business, so that way at the end of each year, you can go to your tax preparer, print it out, give them your receipts, boom, you're done. Get an accountant, people, okay? There are 3 types of people. If they watch this video, there's 3 types of people that make a decision based off of what they see. The third type of person is, Chris, everything is cool, but I'm not interested because I make good money and I don't have a lot of time. Okay? And to that person, great. Five Links is not for everybody. Everybody is not in position to be a business owner, that's for sure. This type of business might not be appealing to a lot of people for one reason or another. All I will say is whoever invited you did trust you. They respect you. They wanted you to know what they did, a decision that they've made to become a business owner themselves. Support that person. There's something that they can help you with, saving money or getting something that you need that you don't have. You can get the help. Please let them help you. I ask you of that respectfully. The second type of person is, well, Chris, everything sounds well, fine, and good, but I got a lot of questions. You went through that pretty good, but I didn't have a pen and a paper to write notes down, so there's some stuff I'm confused about, but I'm excited. I would like to get my questions answered. Get back to the person that invited you to watch this video and ask them those questions. They'll answer them for you, and if they don't know the answer, they'll get it for you. The first person is, Chris, I need to get started. What do I got to do to get started? Chris, I'm hyped. Chris, I'm excited. Chris, I've never known about this before, but now that I know, I got to do it, right? Well, to you, I say congratulations on making the decision to become a business owner. Now, there's 2 reasons why a person would not get started. One of them I mentioned, time. A lot of people say, I got too much on my plate. Chris, I got too much going on. Chris, I work 70 million hours a week. Well, guess what? That's one of the reasons why you need to become a business owner, to eliminate that issue. You can't work yourself to death. You will work yourself to death like that. You don't want that. You want to see your kids grow up, right? And if you don't have kids, you want to be able to take care of your parents better, right? You want to be able to take care of yourself a little bit better. Isn't there something that you want to do that you don't have time to do because you have too much on your plate? The other reason a person would not do this is money. That can't be a reason. Again, Christmas, birthdays, holidays. How much money have you wasted in a decade on stuff that you didn't keep or you got rid of or you lost? And I don't even want to talk about going to the club and alcohol and, things, right? $300 to get started in a business such as this is not a lot of money. So let's say if you made a decision to actually get started, you're excited, but you need to know what the next step. I'm going to take a brief moment. Let's see how brief I'm going to take here. I'm going to take a brief moment and actually explain what you actually have to do to get started. So what do you do as a 5LINX representative if you made that decision? Two objectives: help people save money, help people make money. It can't be no simpler than that. Helping people save money, again, why would you on purpose pay $500 for a bill when you know you can pay $300 for the same bill? Why would you purposely do that? You can help people save money. Help people make money. If you know that person needs extra money, you know a lot of people like that, right? You can help a lot of people. You have to be willing to tell them that it's possible. Whether or not they make the decision or not, it doesn't matter. But you have to at least tell them, right? How to qualify to get paid. Another reason, again, and I've mentioned it a couple of times, we acquire customers, okay? Without acquiring customers, you do not get paid from 5LINX, ever, okay? So to qualify to even earn commission, you have to be a customer yourself. Why not be a customer? Because one, you can save money, and then two, you know how stuff works. Now that's kind of important, because how can you really tell someone that something like coffee can help you lose weight or give you some energy or it tastes good if you've never had it? How can you tell anybody about the healthcare if you don't have it? It's going to be hard. It's not impossible, but it'll be hard. 8 points is what you need. So from our preferred services and preferred products, you have some choices where you can make to where you can acquire your first 8 points in the company. Okay. Company actually makes it easy. Let me go back. The company makes it easy. When you get your website, you get 4 points right off the jump. That's 4 points more that you need. So you're either looking at getting maybe the coffee or maybe getting the High Five Edge or the Boost or a combination of them. There's a High Five sample kit that you can get. There's all kind of different options that you can get, and whoever showing you this video, they can help you with that easy enough. Each service and product that we have has at least 1 point attached to it. Again, customer points are products and services that we offer, not an individual person. So one product can have 6 points, which means 2 products could be as many as 12 points. 2 or 3 products could be 25 points. It just depends on how you put your initial package together when you get started. And again, it's not inventory. You don't have product that you're keeping and storing in a warehouse somewhere. You're simply using the products and services that are made available to you that you already have in your household. It's a huge difference than some of the other companies that you might be aware of, believe me. The Quick Start bonus is a one-time bonus. Remember that. Once you do this bonus, if you get it, because you have to want it to get it, right? It's there, but it's not going to just fall into your lap. You have 60 days total to get 2 different bonuses. I've told you about the one, the $1,250 within 30 days. You acquire 15 customer points yourself, and you help 2 people become business owners. If you help 7 total people within the first 2 months of being in business, the company pays you an additional $500 for a total of $1,750. You have just broken even and turned a pretty good profit in 2 months of being in business if you choose to. How long does it take for you to make $1,750 on your job? Good question, isn't it? Team bonuses. Let me explain how important team bonuses are. If you've ever been in management or if you've ever been a trainer in a business organization, have you ever got paid like you deserve? Have you ever been compensated for training someone that took the job that you want? Have you ever gotten compensated fairly for training a whole division of people that make the company money? Did you earn a fair percentage? 5LINKS never gives you an excuse to never earn what you deserve again. You earn what you deserve. One, have you ever been able to self-promote yourself in the company that you work for currently? Could you go in Monday morning and say, hey, I need a raise or a promotion, and this is the raise I need, or this is the promotion that I want, and it happens? Probably not. 5LINKS, it happens like that. You can determine when you get promoted. You can determine exactly how much money you want to make every month. As a national director in our company, let's say if you directly and indirectly help 30 people start their own business, 30 open stores somewhere on earth. And let's say out of the 30, 15 you individually helped yourself personally. The company will pay you $5,000 for that. Remember franchise fees, right? You didn't lose the position that you promoted from, though. So you're still an executive director in the company. So the company pays you $2,500 for those 15 people that you brought into the business. They also pay you $1,500 as executive trainer because you didn't lose that position either. Right? That's the second position in the company. You keep it. You keep all of your positions throughout the company as long as you're qualified as you promote up. That's almost $10,000 in bonuses in 30 days. And that's not even your residual income from all the customers that you and your team organization, your business organization, your franchise organization has acquired for those billion-dollar companies that are willing to pay you massive amounts of money because they don't want to pay $3.4 million for a Super Bowl commercial. They just don't want to do it. Some do it anyway, but they don't want to. They're willing to pay you. So, how do you get started? You make a list. Simple, we're done. No. You make a list of the potential customers and future business partners. That list is one and the same, and it's different at the same time. Because everybody who you think would be perfect for a business like this are not going to do it. And for the people who you don't think are going to do it, will be the main ones to do it and do it better than you. And all you got to do is become qualified and let them help you get paid. That is one of the main reasons people don't succeed in this business because they won't make a list. The second thing that they do is meet with the person that helped you get started. Whoever invited you to this video would be that person. Okay? So, that being said, I'm done. And what I want to say is, whoever did invite you to this video, they thought something of you. They thought it was important for you to know that they are a business owner. They made a decision to do something more for themselves and for their family, and they feel that you have something going that you might appreciate this information. So again, all the questions that you wrote down, get back to them. They'll get those questions answered. Hopefully you're a type 2 or 1 person, and hopefully you're getting started soon in this business. I myself, the reason I got started is I was really forced into taking this seriously. I've known about this company for quite a few years, and it wasn't until late 2013 that I had to make a decision to actually utilize it because my dad got cancer. January 2014, I moved from Miami Beach, where it's nice and warm and toasty, back to Georgia to take care of him. I was his primary caretaker for the most part. I was with him every day. And I'm happy that I was able to have that because, cancer is cancer. You never know, right? Well, later in 2014, we ended up going to New Jersey because there was this particular hospital that could specialize in his cancer. For 2 months, we were up there. I was living in a hotel. He was in the hospital, and every day I'd be there for hours. And then I'd try to go back to the hotel and get some sleep. He eventually had surgery. He made it through the surgery, but a week later he passed. Okay, I was able to spend the last year of my dad's life with him because of this company, because I had freedom of time. It's not all about money, it's what money can do for you. If I had a job, I wouldn't have gotten that. point blank. It would have been impossible, right? Because they would have wanted me back to work or they would have fired me. One or the other, right? So whatever your reason possibly would be for you to own a business such as this, make it a reason that would be important enough to you to never quit. Because you can't get fired from having your own job. You can get fired from your job, but you can't get fired from your own business. But you can quit. You can give up. You can decide not to make any money. There are some people who are afraid to make money. You have to not be afraid to earn your own income and create an exit strategy to stop working. We've been taught to get good grades, graduate, get a job, and keep that job no matter what for fear of something. But other people have paid their kids' college funds through your work and gotten big houses through your work. And do you have what you want out of the work that you have? You have to ask these questions. They're painful when you really think about it. If you worked over 10 years, where's all the money? If you worked 25 years, where's all the money that you've earned? What do you have to show for it? Whoever has invited you to this video, they know these things. And they think of you as a very special person, and they want you to have better. And I'm saying all these things for a reason. One, because I have some extra time to tell you. And two, it's important for you to know these things because now you can make different decisions than you have been making. 5 links might be an answer for you. It might not. Either way, either go ahead and save some money or make some money. With that, my name is Chris Royster. I'm an executive director in this great company called 5 Links that you now know about. Hopefully, we'll be working together soon. Y'all take care.